Hello and welcome to a new video on the channel of Wreck of the Tea. My name's Chris and my artist name is Soviet Syndrome, which you can see on the channel as well. Now I also have a new Instagram page. Woo! I'm gonna try posting regularly in a consistent manner, so you guys will see like from anything related to my music path, I guess, for Soviet Syndrome. So yes, if you have not felt it already, this video is vlog based on a true experience, true story of mine. It's not like crazy like, oh shit, dinosaurs came out of nowhere and like when I was performing music and destroyed everything and I somehow managed to run. No. I'll try not to ramble too much though, as I did right now, but it is an important story, I think, to remind myself and for anybody else going through this sort of same thing, and that is basically not to sell yourself short as a musician, both literally and metaphorically. So I'll explain. So I was at the open mic in Willow Springs, Ashbury's Coffee House. So if you're in the Chicago area, check me out. I don't know how many of you guys on this channel watching now are actually in the Chicago area. So the story or experience goes, as soon as the open mic sort of stops, I finish packing everything up, all my synths, all my gear. Then I go out. It's like 11:30 at night, because usually it kind of goes longer. And I see Jose with some other people. So I went up to him and he's like, yeah, that was great music, because Jose plays really, really awesome, amazing, dark folk music, which is really great. It's really awesome, like a folk punk style, but very dark lyrics, and sometimes disturbing lyrics, but it's very interesting. I love to hear every time he performs. So I always say, like, you know, great job, especially that time, because he collaborated with other people. I loved his set, that open mic. But he then said, oh, great work on yours as well, because he actually said that I improved a lot over the course of the open mic ever since I started going about August or so, like late August, because I have not been going to this open mic or any open mic for the most part till recently. So I've been going regularly, and he says that every time I go, it's like I'm improving on it, right? Which is it's such a great feeling. And he said the latest singles I have, Show Your Fangs and River Ties, they're like really stepped up a little bit more into quality. I'm like, damn, that's so great. Yeah, and then his friend said she really loved it too. So I was like, oh my god, perfect opportunity to give out my Soviet Syndrome stickers. So these are homemade stickers, by the way. So I've been just thinking of using these as a promotional tool, basically to like get more fans or like people, if they really like my music, then I'll give it to them. So I thought I'll be more like, you know, bold, and then like actually giving these out instead of just saying, hey, you could find me and get stickers from me. Instead of that, I'll just be like giving them away for free. And then this is where the interesting part happens, because Jose actually pulls out $5 and gives it to me. I was like, whoa there, sir. You're a good friend of mine. I do not expect this from you. I do not want this. No, because also, interesting fact, I was just kind of raised like that. So I do not take any like money from anything, because I was raised Polish, and all of my Polish family, especially my immediate Polish family, which is my mom and dad, we have always been like, no, don't give too much money, don't give any money at all. This is a gift, this is for you. No, right? So I was raised like this, so I was like immediately like, no, I want to stay humble. I want to just I'm giving these for free. I was also thinking of these as a promotional tool, right? So it's like let's say, imagine giving money, like a tiny fee for like an ad, basically, that people actually want, because they'll like, yeah, I'll accept that. So it's not like an in-your-face ad that you're just gonna skip. If they're a fan of the music, I would give them for free, right? But he was like, whoa, Sir Chris, let me tell you something, because if you start handing out these for free, and this goes with the title of the video, do not sell yourself short. Because if you do give these out for free, people will expect you to give these out for free all the time. They will keep asking for free stuff from you and expect free stuff for you. I was like, holy shit. But yeah, I was just like trying to be humble, dude. Like, I didn't mean you, like, Jose, you have a good point. I'm like, shit, you have a good point, but like, I'm just trying to be humble. And he's like, whoa. Jose, if you can't probably tell by the name, It's a Mexican name. He's Mexican, and he was saying like, "Whoa, you are Polish. I'm Mexican. We love to sell shit. We do not. We're like both cultures are very hardworking cultures. If you look at like the most hardworking countries in terms of hours per year, Poland and Mexico is pretty high up there in the like at least the top 10, top 20. Mexico is even more hardworking than Polish people. Both have a very good reputation on that, and they both like sell shit to people. Like they like little savvy businessmen, right? That's the stereotype, right? So I was like, oh shit, you got a point. But like I was also raised up conflicting with what I was raised up with in terms of staying humble, do not accept gifts from like family or stuff, or like, you know, I mean, do accept gifts. That sounds bad. Do accept gifts, but like if it's like money, then you're like, oh, it's too much, or like just you know, don't feel like you're like leeching off of people, right? That's just how I was raised. But then I also mix up being humble with actually, you know, being confident and accepting what you have to give and expecting something out of return, right? Because I don't think anybody does any sort of work for free. Even if you do it for free in terms of money, you don't give it for free in terms of your pride, for example, your like likability to other people, that kind of stuff. We don't really give anything for free, in a way. So if we think of it that way, why sell yourself short if someone's offering you money for something they really want? Why give it for free? Plus, with musicians, we really don't get much money at all for anything. So my sim setup is not cheap. It's expensive, you know? There's a lot of gadgets and gears that I need to go perform every night. I have to actually take it apart, put it in the case, take all the cables and stuff for MIDI, for the mixer, for the power cables, and I have to put that one in the bag. I gotta pull a big table to set up. It takes like 10 minutes to take like a couple minutes to take everything down, put it in my car, drive it to the open mic, then I have to pull it out and set up all again, right? Even if you're just a person playing a guitar for the open mic, you still put all of what you have, your original song, your cover, you give it to your all of your music playing, your singing, everything. You drive all the way to this open mic to give that for what? For free, right? So that's already being given for free. So he said that $5, Jose, is nothing. So I was like, no. So he took like another sticker or two for that $5 and gave it to other people. I'm like, okay, now I feel it's more balanced, but that's nothing. Even if I sell this for $1 or $2, it is nothing, right? Because in terms of what people have to give, but that is a sign of that I put a lot of effort in this, into the materials, into the design, into the printing, the cutting, everything, that I expect at least something in return of my work. You don't have to treat money as like this prize or anything like that you could spend or anything like that. But it's just this recognition of getting something out of return. And basically also just don't treat yourself like you're nothing, you know? Treat yourself like you have talent and you can accept what others have or want to give, right? So I think that's really important. Plus, I'll end off this one final note. So gear is expensive, right? If we're looking at just the money thing, right? Gear is expensive. If you're a bigger artist, you sign up to a label maybe. If you don't want to stay independent, then labels can sometimes, they take a huge chunk of it, right? Even if you stay independent, you got to do a distributor if you want to get on Spotify and other websites like that. So that's, for me, I use Distrokid, so that's $20 a month. It's not much, you know, to spend that money, but like any money that I get for merch, probably, I could just, that's like zero now, right? Or I can make a tiny bit of profit, and that profit could go to other instruments and stuff that I do, right? If you sign up for a label, though, the label take a huge chunk. So like some of these huge labels, major ones that they had to pay for promotion and stuff like that, of like these major artists. The artist itself only gets, you could correct me if I'm wrong, but on certain sources, it's like 10 to 20% of the cut. That's how much they get. Every other album sale, download, stream, whatever, that goes mainly like 80% or so to the label, which is, ooh. So guess what is one of their biggest streams of revenue is, guess what? Merch. Wow, right? So it's merch. It's just voluntarily if you want to buy it or not, right? So if you do buy it, it helps me out. And you're supporting a local artist, a rising artist, or whatever you want to call it. If you don't, you don't. You still had free music to enjoy, right? At open mic. So the last thing I do kind of want to say is, like, if you do want to get these stickers, I'm not selling it in any shop at the moment, but if you do want to get these stickers, I'm selling them for $2 on my Instagram page. You just send me a direct message. We'll work something out. Vimeo, PayPal, whatever works, right? If you want to, like, have this on XD, like the art website, I can't pronounce it, then we could set up a little shoppity-doppity, whatever, and then you could just buy stickers from there if you feel safer that way. But yeah, and then I'll just ship it right to you. So there you go. And you could buy as many as you want, because I can make as many as I want. So, because these are handmade good stickers, or at least decent, right? So yeah, that'll be the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. A little bit more casual of a topic, but still very important to my musical journey, and hopefully to you guys as you are learning to also be musicians, or just you just enjoy seeing this video as a fan. So thank you so much for the support, and that will be it.